Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison Cruz, and I'd like to cordially welcome you back to Unravel, where previously we had embarked on a deep and personal journey of discovery and self-worth in the confines of our backyard. And this time, unfortunately, it's time to head beyond those barriers, for we're going to the sea, and this is where the game, I believe, actually begins. So with that, let's get started. And so with that big hard sun beating down on our small woolen little head, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to the sea. This doesn't quite look like any ocean that I've ever seen, but I digress. It's mostly just dire docks anyway, as well as the nostalgic musings of small children flying their kites and reminiscing about almost running into wooden fences. Little girl's like, watch out, be careful. You're gonna run into it again. But we have the memory for later. So let's move on to the first again. Don't even know what that is. And by God, I do have to say though, this perspective, it just does a really good job of bringing you down to earth because, I don't know, it just looks really cool. I don't know why. Anyway, we need to do a little bit of nature's work here and get concussed by an aluminum can apparently. I'm sorry, Arnie. It was not my intent. I know you were just trying to do good and recycle, but instead you got concussed. Okay, so we can't actually progress any further over here. You think you might because you can actually go down here, but there's nothing for you here. So it's just kind of weird that they put like a patch of nothing there just to kind of throw you off. We're gonna go run over here with these free to use binoculars. Tie a knot right here because we need to do a little bit of platforming here. Now this is where the game starts becoming a little bit more obscure with some of their button locations, and I'm not a big fan of that. Ugh, there we go. So, and that'll actually be a little bit farther up. But anyway, we'll take this and we'll continue flying forward. Ugh. There we go. Actually, we do need to go. There we go. I really like these trees. They look really nice. Not something you would expect to see near the beach. At least not, you know, in the United States. Alright, let's see if we can make it. Ugh. There we go. Now, for some reason, I'm always so close to losing yarn here that it's just unreal. So, like, you'll see I can barely nudge it along, but if you press left trigger, you can actually go a couple more inches and then make it. It's kind of bizarre. Anyway, this part, I hate this part. I might die here, just as a forewarning, but that's only because I'm trying to get a button. So, you're actually in control of this kite here, and it's kind of awesome, but this is literally the most obscure place they could have thought to put it. So right after these branches kind of edge you forward, you're gonna go up here and you see it in the pines up here, and I messed up. No, I did not. No, I messed up because I'm going through the trees. No. At least I got it. No regrets. None whatsoever. They even give you an achievement for doing that. I've only done that once without dying, and of course it would be the first time I played it, or found it rather, and it was by complete accident. Because you wouldn't think they'd put it in the trees, right? It's impossible to see, and they knew it. Alright, so we're gonna go under that one this time. And they stay collected after you collect them, so keep that in mind, and there we go. All good here. Now we're gonna move forward. You can go down here. I guess I'll just show this. If you get caught coming down here and you need trouble, this is how you get back up. Otherwise, this entire area is almost as pointless as the area next to the trash can, so don't really need to worry yourself about that. And you'll see hay. If you see hay, oh, never mind. Certain types of hay will actually stop you from going down underneath them. So, yeah, it's fun stuff. Alright, so let's make our way down a little bit carefully. Like right here. It might be because the branch is a little too thick, but we'll drop down over here and be careful. We'll almost run out of yarn here too, but it won't be too bad. Could actually Go down here. Alright. And swing! Swing, Yarny, like you've never swung before. Excellent. God, she just looks so morbid anytime you get close to, not necessarily death, because you can go to literally your wit's end and still survive. It's just, oh, it's depressing. Also, I realize I keep calling Yarny a girl, so that's just like my opinion. You can call Yarny a boy if you want, I don't know. That's just my perspective. Kind of walks a little dainty, and ooh. Okay, so we have crabs now. These things will kill you. You can step on them maybe once or twice. After that, they will maul you to death. So, oh, whoops. I mistimed that horribly, and I confused myself. All right, so we're gonna go over here, and we could go up here, but I'm gonna do something a little bit different. We're gonna save right over here. We actually need to go up. Now, for button number 2, this one I found by complete accident. Oh, I'm not gonna die. Do you see it in the water? Anywhere? Anywhere at all. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you button number 2, right there. Of course, just so strategically placed out of line with the reflection there. It's unbelievable. So that water's actually deep enough to kill you if you're not careful, so I would get out of it really quick if you wish to survive. If not, then it's just none of my business. Alright, oh, poor Yarny. I'm so sorry. Okay, so we're gonna go and pull this. There we go. And hopefully not get impaled by it. Oh, okay, apparently the force was still strong with this one? What? Are you serious? What's going on here? An impenetrable force is stopping me from continuing here. Do I need to kill myself? Do you guys see this? There we go. Okay, that has never happened in any part of this game for me, so... Oh, God. Of course it would happen on screen. Alright. So, new save point, and also this, another red herring, if you will. No pun intended. I have no idea what this is for. I've tried pulling it, stretching it in every direction, made, like, various propulsion materials out of it, and still nothing. I have no idea. If I'm missing something, please let me know, because I'm literally dying to know. Okay. Now, you notice Yarny's getting a little weak here, and there is one more button I'd like to procure, but the game development in this is so tight that they just barely have it so that the camera will pan right in view of you. I've been able to get like onto the grass there. My movement has been quite optimal, yeah, like that. Unfortunately, cannot progress any further. So we're gonna need another method of yarn here. God, that just looks so cool. I don't know, just seeing Yarny just come back to life like that. Oh, it's awesome. Okay, so now what we need to do is be a little bit careful, because we have these waves of instant death, and I would avoid them. You can still have a relative good amount of time to save yourself, but if you're mostly caught in it, then you're dead. Don't even worry about it. Anyway, now we can collect that lovely button that we so deserved. It's like the very first time I played this, which obviously was like several hours ago, but a long enough time that it feels nostalgic almost. I spent like 5 minutes trying to get it on that single yarn, and I was like, how can my movement be any better than this? How? Okay. And the water in this game looks so good. Oh, it's amazing. Actually, we do need to go back around here. Darn it. Alright. That's alright. We have more than enough yarn to indulge ourselves here. Actually, I think we can make this. I think we can. In one fell swoop, or I could just kill myself. We'll see. There we go. Whoop. Excellent. Whew. Alright. It just looks like I'm definitely playing like a first party game by Microsoft. It's kind of amazing. Oh. Alright. Now that we're over here, please help. Thank you. Conveniently placed yarn. We're gonna go ahead and move this over here, because remember, you can actually still do this sort of thing. And these are where the jumps start getting a little nefarious, so I'm gonna, there we go. You need to make sure to give yourself enough slack here. Ooh, and then, yeah, because it'll automatically like ring itself up. All right, and boom. There we go. Okay. Now this one is kind of weird. So over there to the left, we're gonna need to swing for it. I wonder if I can even reach it from just doing this. Or if I should just let go. See if I can save myself. I can do it. Oh, this thing isn't affecting me. This. Oh, we're like in the foreground now. Interesting. All right, here we go. That works. That works. All right, let's go back. Ooh. God. The swinging in this game feels like kind of archaic in the sense that gravity kind of works against you and momentum just, it feels just a little bit off, but it's still like relatively satisfying to like nail it. Ooh. Okay. A little close. Okay. So we'll go and do this, and we'll probably have to swing over here. Actually, not even close to that much. There we go. All right. Now let us slingshot our way up, shall we? Good business. Ugh. All right. So now that we're up here, and I do believe, how many was that? That was number 3, right? 3, I believe. 3 buttons. Because there's one in the thing, and then another one somewhere else. And I just almost killed myself. That seems like it should have been high enough to kill me, but I was feeling pretty generous today. Thank you. All right. Ugh. Excellent. Okay. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we're gonna start getting into a little bit of crabby confrontations here, if you will. Now, for now, the pigeons will not hurt us. They will simply, or whatever creatures those are, indigenous to Sweden. I don't know. If you'd like to educate me in the comments, please feel free to. I love being proven wrong. I love eating my words. Now, unbeknownst to you seafaring folk, crabs really like clams / oysters, and they will also make a nice little jumping platter. Ooh. I'm gonna be careful because that can kill you. When they do that, you are most certainly on pace to dying. So just keep that in mind. But for now, oof, we get to deal with more of them. Excellent. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring this down. It's a nice little rotating thing. There you go, because you notice another clam is down there. And unfortunately, he's poppyguarding the hell out of our spool here. We need that to keep going, sir. I would appreciate it if you just let us by. We'll stick that right there. And we'll take you and push you. We will sacrifice you to the crab gods. I hope you don't mind, but I would like to live another day. God, this would be a depressing beach, man. Like, come on, the water hasn't even gone up more than like a single foot. Ooh, there we go. So he's gonna run around and he's gonna have his day in the little, very interesting cave here. Now it's kind of funny, if you get close to him, he'll just sometimes kill you, but most of the time he'll just knock you back. Don't try that more than once, because then he will get mad and probably kill you. Okay. Whew. Yeah, this area is also just looks really cool. Oh god. You're never gonna hear the end of my gushing for this game's just visuals and aesthetic. It's so good. All right, so the waves return here, so don't just go jumping around willy-nilly, unless maybe you want to drown. But we'll go this way. All right, now what do we have next? Oh, just more of this. All right. Whoop. Okay, so I'll go take you, and there we go. Very nice. Lovely. Whew, now physics. Obviously physics in this game are playing a huge role in this, and I'm just gonna say right now, they are kind of hilarious when they mess up. It's kind of awesome. So we're gonna go and move this over here, and I don't think this is intended, but we can leave this right here and hopefully still make it up on that top platform. There we go. Okay, I figured that out by complete accident. I thought I was going to die and get crushed underneath the bottom of that and then drown, but it never happened, so. And that's why that, whoop, not this one. That's why that is right there. So we can go and move this large canister for whatever arbitrary reason, just move it to the other side. So we'll do that. This makes a lot of sense. Physics, ladies and gentlemen. Unravel. How's it going? And I'm just gonna wait just a second. Kinda had an awkward cycle there of just standing here and talking to you guys. Okay, so we're gonna go and push this over here, and the water is gonna keep pushing this to the left. So we're gonna wanna make sure we take a running jump and, okay, we didn't even need that, okay. Thought we had to jump over that. Okay, whew. Also, there's nothing underneath this dock. If you bypass that crab, there's gonna be nothing under there, so don't worry. Just go smell to death. Okay, now what we need to do here, if I recall correctly, is hopefully be able to jump over, across, around somewhere. Here, we're gonna play with this crab trap a little bit, play with his heart. It's like be imprisoned for life or eat a clam / oyster. That is the question that I'm willing to have a dilemma with today. Unfortunately, he chose poorly, which was the greed, and X is not to pull. There we go. And he's mad. He doesn't even get to keep his food. We tricked him. Poor crab. I'm sorry. I'm not really that sorry though, because you're kind of an asshole if you kill me. Alright, so now we can make our way through the water and play with some very dangerous equipment. There we go. Excellent. And then we can go pull this out, and hey, hook for your thoughts? No, not so. Alright, here, we're gonna go ahead and tie, oh wait, no we don't need to, we can just jump up here. There we go. Okay. Thought we might have had to propel ourselves up there. Not the case. Alright, now for whatever reason, the weight of a small 32-gram yarn creature is enough to break this, so... Always thought that was kind of a humorous little thing, and not being able to move the camera here is a little unfortunate. I always feel weird about making leaps of faith. Whew. Okay, and I think we're almost done here. Oh no, this is so terrifying. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got ourselves Crab City. Now, you could probably use yourself as bait. Up. There we go. And most of them will come over here. And then they'll stay there. At least until you decide to hit the ground. So we're gonna... No! Oh, no! No! It was too much. God damn it. Alright, well, I guess we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. And bypass everything by going directly above it. And not doing it a way that I don't usually do it. Alright, so we'll go over here. I'll go too low. Ooh, there we go. And we're good. I don't know why I bothered trying it from the bottom there. It's crazy the things you'll do on screen just to try not to do something that you've already practiced doing. Oh, also this little, like, whatever this is, I don't know, this boarded up plank, it'll only go up, oof, if you had it like that, so. God damn it, why did that happen? Okay, that was weird. So go up that way, alright. Oh, it's because I slid down, I see. Alright, and this should be the final area, so let's go and take this. This is a large boat with a motor on it. I'm gonna go up here. Basically what we need to do is hijack the hell out of this thing, and then, you know, indulge in more memories, because apparently that's what the children did. They stole a boat and they were happy about it. We're gonna go push you over here, and we will also push you over here. And it should just be so fitting that the final button should also lie in here as well. It's kind of in a weird, like, place. So let's see if I can remember how to get to it. So we're gonna take all of these over here, and actually this is not the one. Here, let's tie you there. Okay, now I wanna go across over here because there's another one that I want. Ugh. There, whoop, not what I wanted to do. Actually, this works perfectly. As long as we can stand on this thing, this turny cable thing. We'll go over here, tie this. Excellent. All right, we're in business. So all we have to do is basically the same thing on this side, and not bonk onto anything. And ugh, damn it. All right. I wanted to do it without so much slack, but here, do it your way, game. There we go. And then here we go. And that's our last button. At least I hope it is. Kind of silly if it wasn't. Anyway, we're gonna go take this, start the engines, and then go ahead and get rid of this pesky little rope there, and go joyriding, or joyboating. I don't know. Oh. How do I drive this thing? Oh. Yes. Oh, God. I love how she's cheering for that. It's so adorable. Alright, let's move forward and end off this level. Oh. Damn it. All of these games that have to deal with an older person and dementia, they're always so depressing. But now that we have our second button here, we have the sea. Some places lie far, far away from all worries and all troubles. They are treasures. There we go. I like it a lot. But that about does it for here, you guys. Next time on Unravel, we're going to be taking on the third level, which I believe is the berry mines, or something along those effects. And we'll be taking that on next time. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'm sorry, I feel like I'm starting to lose my voice, so this might come at another time. We'll see. I hope to see you guys then.